be discussing today about the second pillar of the criminal justice system, which is what? The prosecution. So we finished discussing about the law enforcement, particularly that we have discussed about the different agencies that are tasked to enforce the law. So we also discussed about the arrest as well as the search and seizures. Now we will go to the second pillar of the criminal justice system, which is the prosecution. Now this prosecution, sa mga binisaya sa prosecution? Prosecution is to, sa Tagalog pa is paghabla, di ba? Or pag-file o kiha, pagkiha. That's to prosecute. That's the word prosecution. Now we'll try to what's the origin of that term? It's not the term that from our native language. It's from England, sa Great Britain. Now, before, 100 years ago, nagkuha na siya. It's actually, prosecution is from the word atornatos. Atornatos, meaning, this is used in England now. Official documents, the Middle Ages, to mean anyone who appeared for another as pleader or attorney or iswaner. So that's the meaning of atornos. That's the word that which the prosecution originated, meaning somebody else will stand on your behalf. Now before, the original prosecutor, ang kinakauna gid nga prosecutor, dili ang tao nga gihire sa gobyerno para dipinsa sa ka-tao. Dili na siya mo'y prosecutor. Before, ang prosecutor is the victim himself, yung biktima. Nga naman, before ang mga krimen is considered as private crimes. So, walay pakialam ang gobyerno. Sige, kung mukiha ka kiha, I will not provide you lawyer. You stand by yourself. That's the one. That's why mo na pinaka-pirmiro nga pamaagi sa prosecution nga it's the victim who was the original prosecutor who stand for himself. But later on, nag-usab ang sistema mo nang nanay gi-appoint nga Attorney General dito sa England. It's in 1461 to 1481 where Edward IV appointed William Hussey as the Attorney General of England. Now, from that time, after that, it eliminated the system of the so-called vengeance prosecution. Okay, tao nakasala sa another tao, si kamoy pagkuan diha, no? Pag binawsan na mo. Now, it eliminated that concept wherein the government had that so-called system of sergeants who were required to act as what? As police prosecutor and enforce the criminal laws. Sila na mo kana na sila nga grupo mo na yung magpatuman sa balaod. These sergeants were later to become well-trained in that field of law, especially the enforcement of penal law or mga itawag na mga criminal laws, penal statutes. Now, what's the definition of prosecution? So, may gingon ng prosecution. Prosecution is the process or method whereby accusations are brought before the court of justice to determine the guilt, whether he is guilty or whether he is innocent, whether that person, the accused, is guilty or he is innocent. So that's the very reason why there is prosecution. So that person will be tried before the court kung makastand ba siya nining nga mga pasangil. Di ba? So nana niya, ang prosecution, iyan ang trabaho sa pagsangkat og kaso, dito na lang kasosgado dito na lang kasosgado manubag. That's what we call as prosecution, to determine the guilt or the innocence of the accused. Now, there are three main functions of the prosecution pillar. Tulo na ang functions. especially sa work sa prosecution. One is to conduct preliminary investigation. Will be later on or in some other discussions. We'll be discussing about preliminary. What is preliminary investigation? Also, another function of the prosecution pillar is to conduct inquest proceeding. What is this? These are mga technical terms na, mga termino ning siya nga dili kasagaran kung dili sa sa implementation of the law, prosecution of the law, as well as proceedings before the court. Then another function of the prosecution is to act as lawyer of the state, government, in criminal prosecution. So that's the three main functions. We will be discussing that. Muna yatong focusan nga what is preliminary investigation, what is inquest proceeding, and what is the role of the lawyer as the counsel for the state. So serving as lawyer of the state or the government in criminal cases, the prosecutor is automatically considered an officer of the court. Even lawyers class are considered as officers of the court. How much more with the prosecutors? They are experts of the law, especially prosecuting criminal cases. And at the same time, he is formally a member of the Department of Justice because the prosecution is under the NAPROS. What's NAPROS? It is the National Prosecution Service under the Department of Justice. That's why the Department of Justice is in the executive branch. It's not with the judiciary, di ba? Some prosecutors are under the National Prosecution Service. That's why we have the state prosecutors, including the Solicitor General, di ba? We have the regional prosecutors. We have the provincial and assistant provincial prosecutors. We have the city prosecutors. Mga different sa prosecutors sa ilang different positions. National, may regional, may provincial, may city. Nabay municipal prosecutor wala, city lang because they are specific nga position. So there are twofold rule of in criminal justice system under Republic Act 10071. So duha ka rule sa prosecution. One is to investigate allegations that a crime has been committed. I'm sorry class, sayo. This is not committed, this is committed. That's the first one, to investigate allegations that a crime has been committed. And number two is to prosecute, pag-file na og kaso, those cases involving penal laws. One is investigation, second is prosecution. These are the twofold rule of the National Prosecution Service in the criminal justice system. Duha lang pero grabe ni ka mga komplikado nga trabaho. Investigate allegations, di ba? Asa man ang imong mga adun ba kay mga testigos? Adun na ba kay mga adun na ba kay mga ebidensya? Adun na ba kay CCTV? Adun na ba everything that produces proof or evidence nga you can say that really that crime is committed. Now, if the prosecutor finds out nga yes, there is really a case. There are a lot of evidences. There are lots of evidences. Then the next move is to prosecute that case. Aside from being prosecution arm of the government, the Department of Justice has the following functions. Ang Department of Justice, dili lang sila focus sa prosecution. So one is they act as principal law agency of the government and as legal counsel and representative of the government. Then they also administer the probation and correction system. They extend free legal assistance and representation to indigents. and poor litigants in criminal cases, and non-commercial civil disputes, and other cases that may be referred to them. Ang DOJ, ang Department of Justice, has constituent units, no? Meaning, so may nag-compose sa Department of Justice. Department proper, meaning the Department of Justice itself, the Office of the Government Counsel, the National Bureau of Investigation, NBI, the Public Attorney's Office, the Board of Pardons and Parole, the Parole and Provision Administration, the BUCOR, the Bureau of Corrections, the Land Registration Authority, the Bureau of Immigration, and the Commission on Settlement of Land Problems. These are the under sa DOJ, na nagtatrabaho ang Department of Justice. Now, the prosecution process starts the moment the law enforcer, the complainant, or any public officer in charge of the enforcement of the law alleged to have been violated files a case against the suspected criminal. That's the very start of the prosecution process. The moment nga adunay gisumbong ngadto sa prosecution office, prosecutor's office, then that is the start, whether kinsay nagsangat, whether the law enforcer, whether the complainant or the public officer in charge of the enforcement of that law, so good na diha ang prosecution. With such filing, preliminary investigation will sit in, and second stage in the life of criminal action is in progress. The first stage is the police investigation. Not only the police investigation, after that, naana po ang investigation conducted by the prosecutor. The prosecutor has the basic responsibility of representing the government. Ano yung pinaka basic na responsibilidad nga siya mo yung magrepresentar sa government in the Court of Justice. So again, he's an officer of the court, and he is tasked to carry out the administration of criminal justice system through an adequate examination of offense charged, and to decide whether or not to prosecute the individual offender without sacrificing fairness and justice. Now, that's the time nga ang prosecutor will determine if there is, whether or not there is probable cause. Mo man yung basihan nga mo file siya kaso kung doon na ba'y we'll also be discussing what is probable cause in some other discussions. So we must ensure that sufficient strong convincing evidence exists in order to prove the guilt of the accused through the due process of law. I-ensure nga subay siya sa due process of law. The defendant, through his lawyer, then protects his interest and sees to it that the prosecutor does not unjustly or unfairly prosecute the case. That's the function of the defendant's lawyer, meaning ang abogado sa gikiha. The public prosecutor is demanded of him nothing less than utmost diligence, unquestionable honesty, unblemished integrity, and quiet dedication to serve the people at all times. Again, there is wrong. This is not quiet. Quiet nga, silent. Quiet dedication is Q-U-I-T-E. The prosecutors do not only initiate criminal action in the name of the people of the Philippines, they also serve as the trial and prosecution officers before the criminal court. Moreover, the prosecutors decide whether or not to prosecute the case or hold the case open for further action. Pindi na kung siya nakita. Kinahanglan pa man tag more evidence niya ni. Sa mangita siya, kung sa mga ebidensya pa nga makasupport sa case. Who is a private prosecutor? That's the public prosecutor, the one that is serving for the government. Now, what is private prosecutor? Article 100 of the Revised Penal Code provides that civil liability of a person guilty of felony, even person criminally liable for a felony, is also civilly liable. So may mean ana. Meaning, sa kada nga mga criminal nga gi-file nga kaso, naisakay-sakay diha ang gitawag nga civil liability. Ang danyos, no? Ang mga napurhisyo, ang mga na-damage, dili man na siya criminal liability. Ang criminal liability is unsa man nakasa ba jud ka kay prisuhon ka, di ba? Sa civil liability is mangutana unsa man naabay mga damage, no? Adun na bay mga damage? Pilay bayranan? Unsa may na danyos? Unsa may mga namatay or naguba or mga aidononon? Yeah? So that's civil liability. It's a concept of the law nga kung dunay criminal case, sakay-sakay diha ang civil action. Nga naman, pagkulikta, like for example, reckless imprudence resulting in homicide. I-file kag kaso, reckless imprudence resulting in homicide. So, diha rapod nga case, mo recover ang tagtungod nga, oy, ang bayad di ay sa kamingaw. No? Ang bayad di ay sa pagka-hospital, kisa may mo bayad. Of course, nagka-cause sa crime, di ba? Nakakommit sa crime. So that's why mo naging sa balaod nga that's why ang private prosecutor is automatic, no? If there is a criminal case, kisa may mubarog ang prosecutor, public prosecutor. But to collect for the damages, pwede ang abogado nga private mubarog as prosecutor wherein i-authorize na siya, mangayon na siya authority from the public prosecutor nga pwede siya makabarog diha on behalf of the client, no? On behalf of the complainant para ma-collect ang civil liability. Because of this, no, the private complainant may acquire the services of a private counsel to act as private prosecutor to protect his civil right as a result of the felony. However, the private prosecutor is under the direct control and supervision of the public prosecutor. Meaning, mag-agad siya. No? Mag-agad siya kung si private prosecutor, si lawyer, private lawyer, mag-agad siya ni prosecutor. If it's a criminal case, kay wala may labot ang if it's purely civil case, walay rule diha ang public prosecutor. It only happens nga sa criminal case na ang public prosecutor mo kolekta sa damages ang complainant, so pwede siya mo hire a private lawyer for that civil rights, no, to enforce his civil rights as a result of the felony. Now, ang before that, sa gitawag na ito nga special prosecutor, di ba? Natin public prosecutor, ay private prosecutor na po tayo special prosecutor, the ombudsman. Mao po ni mga mandate sa ombudsman. No? They are created under the Constitution, so may ila powers and functions, fact-finding investigation, administrative adjudication, mo ni ang mga sa ombudsman as prosecutor. Kung kisa may ilang filean ay kasuan, kisa may ilang mga public employees and public officials mo na concern sa mga sa taga-ombudsman, OMB, ombudsman. Mga even barangay officials are covered under this ombudsman law, no? So kini nga mga functions. Now, institution of criminal actions. How do you institute criminal? When we say criminal action, how do you institute criminal case? Unsa mo pag-file ng criminal case? Now, if it's an RTC case, later on I will be discussing what's this now. RTC case are those that has the penalty of 6 years and 1 day to death penalty. These are RTC cases. So when it's an RTC case, it's by filing a complaint with the appropriate officer for the purpose of conducting the requisite preliminary investigation. Will be kung preliminary investigation, kanos aman sa mga kaso ang preliminary investigation. We'll be discussing that. Now, if the criminal case is with the municipal trial courts or circuit trial court, for example, if the case has the penalty of imprisonment of 6 years or below, one is about filing a complaint or information directly with the court. or a complaint with the fiscal's office. So, kung naa sa MTC, pwede nimo siya idirekta dito sa korte or pwede po diagi po sa opisina sa piskalya. Kung diri sa RTC, dapat piskalya na kay BY. Anong? It requires preliminary investigation. What about in Metropolitan Trial Courts? We say Metropolitan, these are the courts that are located in the Greater Manila areas sa Metro Manila. So how do you do that? Tanan diha, bisang pag-MTC siya, tanan, agi gina siya of fiscal's office. Kini siyang with the courts kung naa sa mga probinsya, if it's not located in the Metropolitan Trial Courts. Okay? So, duha ka klase diay. When you say institute, how to start, how to file criminal case. The RTC, by filing, we will also be discussing what is a complaint, no? And what is an information. These are two different kind of things, complaint and information. We will try to distinguish this one next meeting sa Malaysia. I will show you some samples of this complaint or information para makakita mo sa mo din complaint, mo din information. No? So I think that's all for now, class. Cannot meet you tonight because as told by Koan, because she was in the office last time, si Ma'am Verindia, he told me that we have no class April 13 to 14. So I just decided to record this discussion for you to watch while you are not coming to school. Okay? So, good luck everyone and take care everyone. Thank you.